Michelob Ultra Arena for the...
She's taking some time out while she's out to...
And dual lines for tonight's games. A plus was the spread. And the tip is up, and it goes to the Aces.
The first possession, really looking to get Jewell Loyd going.
Perfect execution. Good start for Las Vegas. That's exactly what you need after losing the do-everything player, A'ja Wilson. Oh, space it up, though. Paige Bueckers pretty stroke.
That rookie is special. She's just so smart of knowing when it's her time and when it's time to set up somebody else.
Was out for concussion protocol, then had a minor injury, but they were able to get her back. But she looked rested as that finger roll just won't drop for Jay.
Now the Aces, their focus is to try to not let Arike Ogunbowale get comfortable early. If she get in a rhythm, number 24 in white can be special.
Bueckers up at the top, no good. Rebound down to Stokes. So Liz Kitley gets her first career start as a Las Vegas Ace. Bueckers on Chelsea Gray. And Chelsea looking one way, gets it down to Kitley, and Kitley needs some help. Shot clock to 3, and guess who bails her out? Movement without the basketball. Loyd with the bucket.
Let me tell you, it's in the movement by the Aces, their offense. That's what Becky Hammon is looking for.
You have a player that is incredible, like A'ja Wilson. You can't help but maybe stand and watch her sometimes, but you can't stand and watch. You got to keep the movement going. Gray gets the shot off. Can't get it as Bueckers lost it momentarily. Tipped out by Loyd. Kitley was in Loyd, another player that's still, even though a veteran, trying to find her spot and roll with this team.
Oh, nice footwork.
It sure was. Up and under the rookie out of Germany. That's Luisa Geiselsoder.
I talked to Kurt Miller this morning, and he is really, really impressed with this rookie.
Loyd. She's got a couple of jumpers outside now. What a start for Jewell Loyd, though. She's perfect. 3 for 3, all 8 points.
Spectacular pass by Chelsea Gray. When she's passing like that, look, the Aces can get turned up.
Sure can. Carrington rattles one down. We talked to Chelsea Gray and talked about how passing has to be there, trying the alley-oop on that one. To Jackie Young, she's a little slow to get up. Gonna need some help. But Carrington, back-to-back buckets for Dejanay Carrington.
That was a problem with giving a step on a three-point shooter. You've got to force the drive. Now that Carrington has hit a couple, you can't give her that kind of look.
Right about that. She's a player that can really get a hot hand and get going. First lead of the game for the Dallas Wings. Bueckers behind Gray and gets her coming down.
There's been a question mark earlier this season with the body movement. A good start so far tonight.
Yeah, Coach Hammond talked about that trust factor in the cut you're supposed to. As Gray gets the free throws.
What I'm looking for tonight is to see if passes also in transition. Becky Hammond said there has not been enough of that.
Well, the game against Los Angeles a couple nights ago, they were able to get some looks from Jackie Young running before the defense got set. Trying to push the pace here. Switch on the inside. Gray had Geiselsoder on her. She turns and has a chat with the sideline.
Dallas, though, tough to get a look for Arike Ogunbowale.
Maybe partially tipped by Stokes on that one. High hedge out on Gray. And fake one way, go the other. Good help D, though. Geiselsoder with the swat.
That's what Geiselsoder has brought for Dallas, that interior defense. She can do that right there. She can knock down that three.
Yep, her 5th made 3 of the season comes in shooting for Germany.
But unfortunately, also, Tierra McCowan already left.
Yep, she's playing with Turkey. Kitley up against Geiselsoder, and it's a bit short.
We got 2 Notre Dame Irish going head-to-head.
Enrique Wnbalivetoday using just enough of the screen.
Watching Enrique warm up, I tell you, cracked his shot, hit nothing but the bottom of the net. It didn't even tickle the rim.
Yep. Her first points of the game as Stokes movement into the lane. Give the a loss to Los Angeles for the Aces. Their assist numbers not even close to where they would want them to be. That was a big area of focus, the extra passes. And help D right there from Stokes. Aces trying to push the pace. Gray gets the shot. Oh, and clean it up. Liz Kinley on the weak side glass. Becky Hammond talked about wanting pace, wanting to play fast, but that doesn't mean taking fast shots.
Well, not one person is going to replace A'ja Wilson. They've got to do it as a collective group.
Yeah, great point. So far, 4 of the 5 starters have scored. Beckers and Gray help D, sagging down. Stokes had an open look. Just a bit flat on the shot.
Becky Hammond already has Kirsten Bell and Aaliyah Nye at the table. Alyssa Smith at the table for the Dallas Wings.
Been a fairly fast pace so far with 3:10 remaining first quarter. Carrington needs some help. Wnbalivetoday stopped by Kidley. Shot clock violation. So Aces, it starts with the D to create some offense, and right now it's a close one here in the first quarter. Aces up
To get some rest.
Yeah, I agree completely, and I think that it's our opportunity to have others start to kick their game up a notch as well and try to take on bigger roles and alleviate a little of that pressure from her.
Well, and as well as A'ja has been playing, even though the record does not really reveal itself, your teammates depend so much on that, and this now gives them some accountability to do things in other areas without A'ja on the floor.
It certainly does. Foul call on Stokes as Melissa Smith has checked
Dallas, they've been close in several games, but it's really been hard for them to develop that chemistry, and the most important chemistry was going to be between Paige Beckers and Enrique Gunba. The only way you can build that is to be on the floor. Now that Paige is back, I think that they can adjust, and Chris Cooklotta
communicating. They got a let's go attitude. Is this crowd saying, if she misses one more of these, we're going to have pizza for dinner.
Now the Aces use this offense in transition against LA. 2 shooters in the corner and allowing Jackie Young to do that right there and attack the basket.
Some contact after they play on though. She'll stay back. But yep, trying to get something before the D gets itself set. And how about the D? Understand some of the schemes and what they were running.
Now Becky Hammond talks about Aaliyah Nye, says she makes her want to put her in the game because of how hard she plays. And then when she's in the game, Becky said it's hard for her to take her off the floor.
Yep, that's the player you want to be. Kirsten Bell into the game. Shot a little too much. Opportunities.
And Isaiah James is in for the Dallas Wings. The rookie out of NC State.
Number 10 in white. There's Carrington. Too much. Smith, long rebound. Another chance. Oh, Carrington frustrated. Just an eye roll from her on that. She's missed a couple back-to-back. Nice swish. Give her that look. She's got the green light.
Okay, it's Las Vegas Aces. Right. Hitting her first 3 of the day.
This might be her night. Skip across. Wnbalivetoday. Defense fighting through and just missing. Jackie comes up with it. Rattling that one down. Jackie Young with the bucket. Coming off of a tie to her 34 points against Los Angeles.
This first quarter, the chemistry involvement for the Aces is probably the best that I have seen them for a whole entire quarter this season.
Every single starter has scored. The dump down inside won't go for James. Stays with it though. Another chance. Carrington off the mark. 8:01 for the Aces. And a miss. The largest lead of the game, up by 8. Beckers Jackie doubled over. Not sure what happened, but
Paige Beckers took full advantage. I mean, had the extended arm of Liz Kitley, but still able to get the jumper.
Jackie was breathing heavy. I don't know if she got hit in the midsection. Kind of stayed doubled over. Second differential shot clock, game clock.
Got a mismatch inside.
Jackie takes it. Oh, Bell. The right idea, she kept it up, tried to tip it in, and instead, that'll do it.
About was you got to put together 4.
Yeah.
Now we'll see how they come out in this second quarter.
Yeah, they have not been able to sustain long periods of time with that kind of focus, and so it was a good 10 minutes for the team. We'll see if they can string together 20 in this one. Smith gets the start as we saw her come in.
Kirsten Bale.
Videographer, a variety of different roles. Basketball ops role for Kurt Miller, the now GM of the Wings, as Beckers wanted the foul call, doesn't get a whistle. Now trying to lose Ogunbowale. Fakes one way, fades the other, and a beautiful stroke from Aaliyah Nye. That's a confident move for a rookie.
Well, and what else? Bell lined up for the 3, but recognized Nye was there, and as well as Nye shoots the 3, made that extra pass.
Yep, the extra pass is talked about so often. That's James with the 3 ball.
Yeah. About Isaiah James and said when she simplifies, things go really well for her. This is a rookie that can flat out score the ball. She did at NC State, and once the game slows down for her, she will do it in the W.
I heard about that, almost 1,600 points in her career, as the drive is good for Dana Evans getting involved.
Look at the point of pickup of the Aces defense with Dana Evans in the game on J.J. Quinterly.
Yeah, that was full court pickup by Evans. Now Nye trying to stick with Ogunbowale, and she streaks in, gets the shot off. She's going to go to the free throw line.
That was coming down in transition and made that extra pass to Nye.
Yep.
You're going to play the right way. What does that mean? When you see 2, you're going to pass it. That doesn't go for just 1 or 2 players, but all 5 that are on the floor.
Yep. Free throw's good. Defense kicking it up, and a turnover is going to send it the other way. Ace is trying to get it with a 4-point lead. Evans all over Quinterly.
That's quick on quick.
Wale, the crossover, hits it. That's that timing between the legs, and then put it up there.
Practices the perfect shot. That ball didn't hit any area of the rim.
9 points for Ogunbowale. Kirsten Bell says, I'll take 1.
You can tell how much respect every single Ace player has for Asia Wilson, knowing that she is not in uniform for them tonight. Everybody's trying to do their part.
Oh, you know they are. Absolutely. Evans, that last assist, got her 300th of her career. And 4 rebounds for Liz Kitley after that last one. They again try to go inside to her. And they'll say that Kimberly was on the sideline. It was 4th season in the WNBA. Kitley in the high post, around him won't drop. Wale brings it up. Little body bump from Evans, no whistle.
I like the no call.
Yep, Quinterly in the paint. Just short. Lloyd back in, as well as Jackie Young. Evans, the quickness with the ball in her hands, and just couldn't finish.
She recognized nobody was paying attention to the lane, just couldn't get the finish.
Hines Allen had kind of come over with her body just at the last second. Here's Smith outside off the back of the iron. Long rebound, another chance. James. Good patience by Dallas. Clock winding down to 5. And nobody rotating over all by herself. Melissa Smith with the hoop. And Becky Hammond wants a timeout. The defense off sync on that.
She came back in that Phoenix game.
Yep.
They weren't able to get the win, but Beckers did everything she could.
Good possession out of the timeout. Yeah, that's one thing that Becky Hammond said about Paige Beckers. She's so poised. You know, she always plays the right way, but she's so poised for a first-year player. And she rolls that one in, gets the shooter's touch.
She's poised, mature, and also W game.
She sure does.
She doesn't get sped up.
Yeah.
You know, and Chris Coquata said that's what he has learned since coaching Paige Bueckers. You don't get too high with the high or too low with the lows. You just stay very even keel.
Yeah. He said she's such a competitor, but she's also having a good time. She's got joy in her game. He said it's a great balance of both.
He even mentioned her being a little goofy.
Yeah, exactly. Takeaway by Chelsea Gray. Lloyd hit one earlier there. How about another? Jewel Lloyd's got a hot hand tonight. Give her 11 points first years.
When you look at how Jewel Lloyd has scored over her career, you knew it was only going to be a matter of time before her offense and that shot started to fall.
And she seemed really relaxed today at shoot-arounds and super confident about what they needed from her. As that one won't go for James.
And allowing her to score in rhythm.
Just a little short. Help D was right there. And now Bueckers tries to push. Transition D trying to get back. Losing it for a minute. Bueckers around and won't go. And a nice job by Stokes to fight off Hines Allen, her 5th rebound. Lloyd again on the left side. That one just a little bit flat. Carrington loses the D momentarily. Young from behind gets the swat. And then Chelsea Gray with the help D gets it to Jackie. Four minutes left, first half. Oh, and a miscue.
He needs from her.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It definitely takes time. And this team is still building it. Wale got a good look. This box out from Aaliyah Nye. And needs some help and gets it. Aces might have numbers here. Young trying to push. Good help D getting back out. There's Gray. Out to the right side. Lloyd gets it. Left wing, right wing, any wing for Jewel Lloyd. Ultra Arena, we've got a good one going with just a little over 3 minutes remaining first half. Aces pushing the lead out 40-31. But a good answer out of the timeout for the Wings. Wale on the drive in.
Dallas is looking to make a concerted effort of attacking the rim, not just settling for perimeter shots.
But they've been good inside out. They've got 5 threes already in the game, but reading what the D's given them as Gray couldn't hang on. James, one-on-one, right at the other rookie, Nye. It's batted around Nye, active hands, forces that one. She gets double teamed. The extra pass. Mitchell's into the game now for the Aces. Hesitation, defense there, needs some help. Gets it to Stokes.
That's 4 seconds.
Lloyd recognizing, got a look, can't get it. Pace, but got a little bit frazzled on that one. Yeah, it was a good job by Dallas to get back on the D. Rebound to Lloyd, and now the Aces trying to push once again. Bounce back to Chelsea Gray, right-handed layup, good. She got hit in the head. She'll get an and one, but hopefully Chelsea Gray will be okay. We need to make more passes. We've got to continue to work the ball around better because it will help them on the defensive end. That's really been causing.
Going with this small lineup, 4 guards, and none better than Arike Ogunbowale.
Dad, because she loves to fade with her shot. That was pretty.
She's got 14 points already in this first half.
She's got 14. Jewel Lloyd has 14. Stokes, the reverse, up and good. Got in great position in front of the defense.
And this 4-guard lineup for the Aces really opens up the lane for Kia Stokes.
Sure has. She's got 4 points. 3rd assist to Gray. Wale again steps back and hits it.
Now, last season asked WNBA because of that step back right there. She creates so much space.
Yes, she does, and she is strong. She's such a strong guard. She has 16. Jewel Lloyd matches that. She now has 16.
Like Jewel from the floor. Tonight, that offense is working.
Yeah, she had only had 4+ field goals in 2 games so far this season, and tonight she is 6 of 10, 4 of 6 behind the arc. Shot won't go. Hines Allen on the weak side gets it. Her first points of the game. Brings out her first made field goal.
Chelsea was the second one.
It's a 7-point lead for the Aces, a chance to try to extend it before halftime. 3-second differential, shot clock, game clock. And Chelsea Gray with the clock winding down, gets the fader to go. Help D coming up. And Dallas frustrated, some body contact as James was knocked to the floor, no whistle. But that'll do it for the first.
Where I had turnovers and then I was getting fouls and I'm not engaged on the bench, but she said there's nothing technically wrong with my shot and that the shooting coach hasn't even contacted her. She's like, so I know I'm really good at this point.
Yep. Gives you a lot of confidence. If your shooting coach is not telling you got to change anything, and your head coach, Becky Hammond, has the great confidence to keep drawing up plays for you. She knew.
Yeah, no news is good news sometimes. You don't want to hear from that shooting coach probably, so that is a good sign for Jewel Lloyd. And the team definitely, lots of confidence in her and what she's done throughout her career. There's Stokes trying to hang on. The right idea. Kia Stokes has been really active without the ball tonight, and that's
He's been looking for.
Talked about effort. She can't say the word enough, but she said effort and teams will beat talent every single time. That's what she wants from this group. And she said there's going to be talent on every single team.
Yeah, this league's just too good.
Yep.
Now it's the chemistry and who plays hard and plays hard together.
The D from the wings. They've kicked up the defense a notch.
Yeah, Jackie Young lost her footing.
Oh, and they get some points off of it. 7 turnovers forced, and now 10 points off of them.
Dejanay Carrington was shooting 38% from 3. Tonight, she's 2 of 3, so they're going to have to adjust that scouting report.
Body bump. Geisel Sorter, they're going to lose her to Eurobasket play. They already have Tierra McCowan out. Ty Harris had left knee in surgery.
Oh, that's 2 turnovers in a row by Jackie Young.
The way you want to start this quarter, and Dallas trying to push and take advantage. Maddie Siegrist is out with the team, but out with a knee injury as Beckers gets some points. So turnovers turning into scoring for the Dallas Wings, and they have cut what was a 9-point lead to just 2 for the Aces. A 7-0 start to this third quarter, and that did go back a little ways. I have done my prep. I have the answer.
Oh, the turnovers.
Boy, you take the timeout, you're trying to stop the bleeding, and Dallas just keeps forcing turns and scoring opportunities. Let's bring Gianna Hearn back in. What'd you find out at the timeout?
Head coach Becky Hammond, she talked about what you guys just pointed out. When they blitz, pull it back and look for the pocket pass and get it inside.
All right, thanks, Gianna. Well, that turnout. Only 5 in the first half. They've had 4 in this third quarter.
It's just helping fuel the fire for Dallas. When they're getting stops defensively, the offense just working for the Wings.
Make it 5 turnovers now as they turned it over once again. Got to give credit to Dallas. They have picked up the defense. An area that Dejanay Carrington, when she talked to Gianna earlier, she said that really it's the defense that we need to get better at in the first half. And the pass right into the hands of the Dallas Wings. Chelsea Gray was trying to draw the charge. Instead, they'll call the block.
For a little bit tighter. Now it's more important to get those kind of cuts. Oh, I think Agumbawale got away with some extra steps.
They stayed with Dallas. A break for the Aces. All tied up. Shot from Jackie, no good.
And when the wheels fell off against LA in that second quarter, quick shots and turnovers allowed the Sparks to get out. I mean, it was a 20-point lead.
Yeah. And the lead going to Dallas. Their first since the first quarter, and an 11-0 run and start to this quarter for them. Jackie in the lane, defense there. They're going to call the offensive foul as Jackie Young couldn't stop the momentum. Her first personal to Dallas. Agumbawale losing the D and rattles that one down. What a start. Swings.
Well, Dallas has done a nice job. Quick hits. They know where they want their shots from, and the Aces have not been able to complete Carolyn. I was interested to see when adversity hit, who steps up for a leader when you don't have Asia Wilson on the floor.
Yep. Out on concussion protocol. Nye in, Hines Allen, and she gets fouled. She's going to go to the line. Dallas has definitely come out pushing this pace and tempo a bit.
Able to. And Chris has called the plays that he wants, where he wants to get the basketball. Getting shot opportunities, get on their passes. That's just something the Aces, they're telegraphing their passes. And you can tell Dallas they do have the Aces very well scouted.
Sure do. They have made the adjustments. Free throw's good for Hines Allen. She has 4 points. Jewel Lloyd, 9 turnovers this quarter with 5.5 minutes remaining in it. 14 total. As Nye trying to stay with the much longer Geisel-Soder at 6'4". Nye's third personal. Bell, the switch. But the swish from Carrington. Dallas's third quarter.
Dejanay Carrington, 3 of 4 from the three-point line.
The Aces have not scored this quarter until now. Much needed bucket. That stops a big run by Dallas. Quick passing, quick pace. Dallas.
Oh, that's
dictated.
so tough by Maisha Hines Allen. Working that baseline like a ballerina.
4.5 remaining third quarter. See if the Aces have an answer. Dallas picking up the defensive intensity. Chelsea Gray looking for some movement and help. Shot clock down to 3. Bell loses it. Hines Allen gonna push. Wnbalivetoday spots it up. Just misses.
Oh, it's a good battle by Leah Nye inside on Maisha Hines Allen. Size doesn't matter.
It certainly was. Had to box out hard. Bell hoping for a second. Stokes steps it back just short. Hines Allen goes out. She's holding her right arm. Not sure what happened to her. She stays on the floor, but holding that right arm awkwardly.
She's asking her team to foul.
And Jackie Young, frustrated. Didn't think she committed the personal, but it's going to go against her.
Well, Jackie's making the case.
Right.
She was in the act of shooting.
Foul was on Geisel-Soder. Yeah, Jackie thought I was shooting and wanted some free throws, and shot from Bell off the mark. Dana Evans back in for the Aces.
Now, Dallas has made their run. The point of pickup for the Aces has dropped off. They've gotten more conservative instead of more aggressive as Dallas has made their run.
Yeah, not the time to let up. Beckers cuts into the lane, and they find her. Shot no good. Carrington another chance. Hustle plays favoring Dallas this quarter. As the D knocks it out, it'll stay with the Wings. 8 on the shot clock. Hustle, scrappy effort for Chris Koklanis' team to start this third quarter. They have been. Evans trying to stay with Wnbalivetoday, and she's going to get to the stripe.
And Dallas came out on that 7-0 run to start the third quarter, and as they were experiencing success, more and more confidence built up. They were looking over at the bench. The trainer, Jewel Lloyd,
right here, the athletic trainer for the Aces. And this quarter
in rhythm.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Fallon James, her second, puts Dana Evans to the free throw. Puts them both.
And here's where the Aces can find out a lot about themselves.
Yep.
Dallas has delivered their punch. Do the Aces have a punch back? So you get a switch and a mismatch really inside Alyssa Smith and Kirsten Bell.
Stokes with the block, and Nye with her hands defensively. She caused problems for Smith down there with her help D. Nye aggressive in the lane, finger roll won't drop. Stokes doesn't quit on it though. Full court.
Now Paige Beckers and Enrique Agumbawale, you can't get them ahead of steam.
Kinley with the help D, Mitchell with the steal, and Mitchell on the drive, and they'll say the foul gonna go against Agumbawale.
She missed the last 16 games of the season last year.
Just scary
story, yes.
Gets the free throws, first points of the game for Tiffany Mitchell. Full court pressure again, just under 2 minutes left, third quarter.
And this is really tough. Dallas has Paige Becker and Enrique Agumbawale playing off the ball with J.J. Quinley. But Tiffany Mitchell with the steal.
And she gets fouled going up on the right side again with some defense, trying to make an offensive opportunity. Team's fifth. And the free throw good for Mitchell. So you got to have some players that can push that pace, get downhill.
Well, they wanted to bring somebody that could bring quickness on the defensive side and then also get to that second level of the defense and attack the rim.
Now the task of staying with Paige Beckers. She gets the handoff and gives it back to Smith. The layup good. Little pick and roll.
Just where Paige Beckers presents the basketball, I mean, it's just perfect. And adjusting to the height of your receiver, that was beautiful.
Sure was. Boy, help D came out, but Jackie Young, 10 for J.O.
You know, Jackie turned it up in the second half against L.A.
Cut the double-digit lead down to 6. High screen, Smith on Nye, and it lets Beckers have a look. She drains that one.
Just the read. First time, it was a pass to Alyssa Smith. Then the last time she recognized the window was there.
And extra effort paying off as Jackie Young and the Aces clean it up. This third quarter winding down. Agumbawale and that beautiful little points for Agumbawale. Evans, the reverse is good. Able to get out in front of Quinterly. And now the Wings trying to push, clock winding down. Becker's got the shot, but no good, and that will do it. Down by 13 at one time. It starts with the defense to create other chances and opportunities. And they didn't handle the aggressive attack that the Wings came out with in the third quarter.
Yeah, the Aces had 10 turnovers in that third quarter, and the Dallas Wings turned that into 14.
So inside the Wings do. It's Geisel Soder with the bucket. She got the start, 9 points for the rookie from Germany. She's part of the German national team, the first Olympics for Germany in Paris this last summer. Evans can't get it to go, and now the Wings continue to push pace. Nye gets the start this quarter, so does Evans. As Agumbawale just short on the finger roll, and now the Aces have numbers. Mitchell sends it back out. It's knocked out of play. It stays.
2016.
All right.
Good job, Krista. Oh my goodness.
Almost a takeaway and trying to save it, but can't. So now the position. Two-time champs with Bill and Beer in the shock. Gets a rebound, another chance. 7 boards for Kia Stokes. 5 on the shot clock. Jackie recognizing, asking for the screen, it won't go. For Carrington, Becker's using the screen, no good. Mitchell with the rebound. Oh, almost a carry. Mitchell. Becker's trying to stick with Chelsea Gray. Had her all over. I'm surprised Chelsea took that shot, but no foul. They play on. Quick shot from Ogunbowale as Carrington tries to keep it alive. Aces trying to push. Young got the mismatch. And a late foul. First free throw good for Jackie Young.
Vegas is a good place to come.
It sure is. Gianna Hearn has a little more on this.
And Tara told me, when I got the text that she wanted me to come out, I said, are you sure? Are you texting the right person? And obviously she's here now, but I asked her, how different is Paige than when she was an AAU player? She said, she's not any different. Maybe physically and mentally a little bit differently, but she offensively had a great game. She said, I'm great. I'm happy to see that because she was always about passing, and I'm glad to see her shooting more. And she said, I hope she has another big one tonight.
Oh, that's great, Gianna. What these coaches can do, they can really be a mentor and impact their lives. Obviously, she made a big impression on Paige in her early game.
I remember the first time I saw Paige Beckers, I think she was in the 8th grade at an exposure camp in Atlanta, Georgia. She's an 8th grader. She wasn't little, but an 8th grader out of Minnesota.
Coming off the national championship this past year with Connecticut. Even named the town after her for a day. Just a pretty big deal there. Floater in the lane is good. Ogunbowale.
This is a crucial possession for the Aces.
They have dominated the paint. The Wings have 28-10. The paint points. Jackie in the lane, moving without the ball. The wraparound of Stokes. Oh, and it ends up in the right place, right time. Finish from Kia. She's got 6 points.
And now Dallas has been able to execute to perfection, getting the shots. Ooh, and that step back.
That's a shot she loves. She's already hit several of those in this game. Mitchell's going to bring it up. She's been trying to push pace. And a much longer Liza Soder. It's tipped into the hands again. Kind of right place, right time. A break for J.O. and the Aces. 20 points for her. And a timeout called from Chris Koklanis and the Wings. As the Aces have cut this season, you'll lose a player or two. Wings are going to have that happen. They already have with Tara McCowan out. Beckers muscles that one up good.
Defenses.
Yeah, you think of her as a point guard. You don't think of her as being that long, but they list her at 6 feet, and she's every bit of it. Extra effort. And a jump ball, I think. That was Mitchell on the offensive glass trying to keep it alive. For the Dallas Wings, the rookie out of NC State. Going up against Tiffany Mitchell and Chelsea Gray, able to save it into the hands of Jackie Young. On the drive and the foul, going to go against the Wings. It's going to put Mitchell to the free throw line. Missed free throw by Mitchell. First, and this is the second as well. They had not missed a free throw tonight, Carolyn. They were 12 from 12, and now 12 of 4. Mitchell an 86% free throw. Boy, high, big, strong screen from Hines Allen. Oh! Carrington fakes and then puts it up. She is so quick on that first step. 15 for Carrington. And then the defense rotating down the takeaway by Ogunbowale.
And so smart, Paige Beckers calling to get the basketball to slow down the pace. They know that time is on the side of the Wings.
Sure is. 4 minutes left in the game. Perfectly executed. Nobody rotating over and all by herself. Elisa Geisel-Soder with the bucket. She's in double point. Reading the D, she gets fouled, gonna go to the line.
With no time running off the clock.
And free throws have really helped them out the last several games when they have struggled to get the offense going.
First, the Aces be able to close gaps. 3:34 is
Gray, both free throws good. Becker's guarded by Mitchell. Scoring.
They deflected or tapped out rebounds to help Dallas maintain possession.
Yep. Leah Nye into the game. Carrington tips that one out.
When you're up 9, you don't want to risk losing. You knowing that the Aces could possibly make a run. You don't want to risk unless it's absolute.
Yep. I know Carrington frustrated that they did not look at it, but foul on Becker's in the game. And Jackie Young gets him.
Now you remember in that Washington timeout?
Yep, you're right. 22 points for Jackie Young. Stokes and Mitchell had to switch. And now with trapped high hedge. Defense forcing that one. Hines Allen, Drew Lloyd, hands up in the passing lane and then immediately taken back again at a whistle on the opposite side. And they call it.
These last 2 minutes are going to be real interesting.
18 points for Drew Lloyd. Gunbowale, help D coming over, offensive foul. Gonna be called on Gunbowale. 2 minutes left in the game. 5-point lead for the Wings. Young inside, just had enough room and couldn't.
Wilson.
Yep.
She was in the house in a suite.
Yep. Watching, cheering the team on, but going through the concussion protocol, responds without having a leader like her out there. Jackie gets both free throws. She's got 24 points. Young tried to go for the steal, can't get it. Chelsea Gray, help D. Takes it away. Nye dodges one, rattles around on rebound. And she might get another chance. Chelsea Gray getting it back. 8 on the shot clock. Nye got a shot and another chance. Jackie Young keeps it alive and she gets fouled. And this crowd's loving the effort. What? Gets the first. Last
Pull off the win and letting teams back in.
Gets them both. 10 straight points for these. And they want the timeout. To get it right back and does. Using the high screen, pretty shot. The rebound down to the Aces. Under a minute left in the game. 8 rebounds for not able to use it. And Becky Hammond wants a timeout. 7 on the shot clock.
That's a good timeout.
Yep.
As the Aces were getting into a situation where it could have been.
Get it in to Chelsea Gray. She was looking for Jewel Lloyd. Shot clock to 2. Recognizing around and won't go. Long rebound. Nye gets it. Lloyd. Jumper. Get it. This crowd on their feet. It's a 13-0.
Becker's so good in these type of situations.
Aces need a stop. Dallas needs a bucket. And Jackie Young gets the jump ball. Active hands in the passing lane. Tipped up. Jewel Lloyd gets it. And now 13 on the clock. It's the first. 12 points for Chelsea Gray. And 13-55-82 the score. And make that 86-82. A 15-0 run for the Aces, up by 4.
In the act. No, a 2 won't hurt you.
They do call.
Becker's is pretty much automatic.
Her first attempt of the night is good. She's got 15 points. Gets them both. We go to Jackie Young, and Carrington trying to get the jump ball, and to 84. And Adam gets them both.
The aces for them to battle back.
Wow. What a game. They get it done, 88-84. A comeback in the fourth on a 17-2 run to end the game. Game of runs. Boy,